Hello there, my Sagittarius Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love your energy, Sagittarius. Get a new story, number 41, which goes to 5, which is the Hierophant vibe. Those of you, if you watched that reading I did a few days ago, what's the sort of fairy tale or parable from the Bible that kind of best describes your energy right now? Some of you, things are definitely changing up. So allow this new sort of option or opportunity to come into your life. I feel like a lot of you are right at the precipice of that, Sagittarius, and it's gonna you're gonna have to have some faith and trust in it, right? Name your higher self, number 35. Goes to 8, which is Leo vibes. I love this. Those of you, send in those resumes. Go for those interviews. I feel like work's going to pick up. Some of you are definitely going to be busy. Sagittarius. I don't know, what deck do we want to use for you? Stay focused, stay grounded. Whatever the sort of inspiration is with you. What's your dream? Remember the beginning of Pretty Woman? What's your dream? What is your dream? What is your dream? And where are you getting your inspiration from as well? I think for a lot of you, that's going to be fun and interesting. The angels whisper. So what's up with you, Sagittarius? Oh, wow. Well, we got the deck in reverse. This is interesting. So, Ace of Wands over here in reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse. Oh, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Some of you, I think you've been manifesting this positive vibe for a while. You've kind of been doing your own thing. I think this is spirit working in the background with regard to you as well. So where's your inspiration coming from? Some of you getting over that... the emotional sort of tugging on your heartstrings as well. I don't know that you're going to necessarily go into a relationship anytime soon, but I feel like you need to be dating. Some of you, you could switch up the whole vibe once you start dating. There could be a great relationship or partnership that comes in for you. But how are you looking at it? What's the vibes on it? Some of you, I feel like this changes up everything with regard to you as well. Some of you are definitely going to have to make some decisions, because I love that 7 of Cups and I love the Ace of Cups there in reverse. So it's kind of like reverse osmosis when it comes to you. This is a good filtering vibe. A lot of you, choices and options. Everyone has choices and options. And then that Ace of Wands. It's a very good creative vibe, Sagittarius. So my creative Sagittariuses, hopefully you're finding that creativity. You're focusing on that creativity. Some of you, I feel like you've already done the work. Now it's just time to start seeing things start to kind of manifest for you. Whether you're dating or not, I want you optimistic about relationships or partnerships. Maybe don't make that the focal point, but definitely if the right option, the right opportunity comes in, you're going to be available. And you're going to be able to read the vibes as well with that 7 of Cups there in reverse. Happiest card in the deck. What a best way to begin your reading here, Sagittarius. Focus on what's important and change things up. You did a reading with mentors and role models. Some of you with regard to options or opportunities with you. I feel like you continually need like a boost of inspiration, Sagittarius. And some of you are going to have to be able to kind of look inside yourself to find that, so that you don't stay very stuck or stagnant. I think you're well versed in like the red flag energy as well. That is giving Les Mis vibes. Oy. There you are, Sagittarius. Thank you for showing up. So, what's crowning you is the Ten of Wands. Keep doing the work. This goes to the Ace of Wands there. So, what's the song? 'Cause you are not alone. That's it? You guys been pulling carousel vibes as well. So those of you that know the musical, there's some really good songs on that. That whole musical was interesting, but damn. Beneath you, Empress energy. Very good creative, very abundant, very fertile vibes with you. And then there's this sort of getting grounded and focused. This is the energy of stagnation for some of you, but it's kind of like aligning your priorities as well. Do watch your favorite astrologer, Sagittarius, or whatever you're kind of paying attention to right now. This could be astrology, Western, Vedic, or Chinese. This could be what keeps you focused as well if you're reading a lot or you're listening to a lot of podcasts. It feels stagnant, but it's like the necessary stagnation that you need. Some of y'all get plenty of rest as well. Stay moisturized, stay hydrated. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. This is kind of what it's all been about. Your energy is never easy, Sagittarius, and your energy definitely wants to take a kind of a negative spin, because I feel like you're getting just as much sort of opposition as you are like the momentum moving forward. If you don't know your value or worth, others do. So definitely make sure you're making smart business choices, mindful of who's in your energy. I know y'all get sick of hearing that, but it is mindful of who's in your energy. Two of Pentacles, yeah, keep it higher vibrational. Some of you, your moon nodes could have switched up. Some of you, this could be a transiting going on with regard to your astrology. Some of you, this could be a bit of a Mercury retrograde vibe, because Sagittarius, I feel like some of you have been in this energy for a minute. You've been in this energy for a while, but it kind of helped you learn to navigate, and all the obstacles that you've met actually made you stronger and wiser and smarter. This is given like Karate Kid vibes. And the teacher energy was kind of life, where you kind of had to learn some shit. But it's going back to the basics for a lot of you. Ten of Pentacles. A lot of abundant energy. Unexpected blessings energy here as well. I always feel religious vibes with you, Sagittarius. So if you're praying, Sagittarius, stay prayed up. You're a lot of like footprints in the sand type vibe. Those of you, if you're looking at your life through parables from the Bible or whatever your religious version of that would be. Or those of you even with like the fairy tale vibes. The fairy tale energy, especially with regard to like relationships or partnerships, I feel like that kind of has changed for you as well. I don't remember if I put that reading out there or not. There's the Five of Wands. You don't know your value or worth, but others do. But this is go with the flow, stay focused on you. Some of you, seriously, if you're like, you got that singles group that you go out with, I feel like some of you aren't going to be single. But once you start dating, that changes the whole dynamics up with regard to how you show up in the relationship or partnership, or sort of the energy around what you got going on. Those of you, if you like Sia's music, listen to your favorite Sia song. I feel like you're getting all this beautiful inspiration if you're kind of paying attention to it. Because the angels whisper, right? Basic vibes, there's the Libra energy. There's that balance coming in. Over top of the Libra, you got the Nine of Wands. Oh, and there's the Leo vibes. Some of you, the Leo energy feels like retrograde vibes. So, damn, Sagittarius. This balance wants to come in for you, and then you got all the sort of disruptive energy there at that Five of Wands. I feel like this is relationships or partnerships that you're in, Sagittarius. I don't feel like there's a lot of secondary vibes that you're unaware of. What's over the Leo? Shits and giggles. The Queen of Swords. There to the world vibes. What's your sort of point of inspiration right now as well? How you're looking at things? Just Sagittarius. I don't know if I put that reading out. What fairy tale or parable are you comparing your sort of situation to or not? You've had a lot of interesting vibes. You've had a lot of interesting vibes. Good news coming in. Scorpio energy. I don't know what this Virgo lunar eclipse, if there's like Scorpio at play here, but I love this vibe with you. Someone is sending you like peace, love, and light. But I don't think you're like feeling it. Some of you, don't be discouraged when it comes to like options or opportunities. Or those of you learning to trust the vibes when it comes to options or opportunities with you. Trusting your intuition, how you're looking at things as well. Some of you, you're going to have a few false sort of starts when it comes to relationships or partnerships. That shouldn't overwhelm you. It's kind of the optimism going into things that kind of helps you know if the vibe is right or not. It gives you cause for pause. Sit your ass the fuck down. Take things like slow. You're going to be just fine. There's the Virgo vibes. So I love this for you. Some of you are definitely, you're achieving dreams or goals. This is more interpersonal when it comes to you than I think when it comes to like finding that perfect partner, finding that perfect relationship. Because I can tell you've been through hell and back. But it's actually just kept you focused on what was important to you. Whatever that kind of singularity is when it comes to you. So some of you, this is like a upgrade in work. This is like a abundance energy coming in for you. Some of you, this is definitely trusting your faith. High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, to the King of Swords, to the Two of Swords, to the Page of Pentacles. This is kind of about the humbling vibe with you as well. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. What parable? What parable or fairy tale is kind of describing your vibe right now? Some of you could be looking at different philosophies, or maybe you're paying different attention to astrology or mythology. Some of you, your superstitions as well. Because I feel like Sagittarius with you, a lot of like the Farmer's Almanac vibes. So some of you are like got some old school sort of philosophies or beliefs or superstitions that you kind of like. I think some of you are maybe going back into that where you are paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. I like the organicness with this as well. So I feel like some of you are moving away from a lot of the same old sort of energy and focusing on things that are... it is like more organic. It's more green. It's more abundant. It's some of you learn to tap into that kind of renewable type of energy here as well. So maybe you're doing some Reiki, or some of you, I feel like the Buddhist vibe as well. If you have a favorite saying or a favorite quote or a favorite song, some of you listen to Tina Turner's Buddhist chants. She's got them. You can listen for free online. It's almost like that energy. Or some of you like the mantra vibes, if you're into the Eastern philosophies. Word travels fast when it comes to you, and this is kind of what's interesting. Because if you don't know your value or worth, everybody else sure the fuck does. This is why I feel like you should be optimistic about relationships or partnerships, but not be overwhelmed with it. Some of you, I feel like you're changing up the group dynamic. So whatever the sort of group dynamic is with you, some of you, I feel like it's the singles vibe. I feel like you were the last one that people would expect to be in a relationship or partnership. And then you get like the perfect option or perfect opportunity. It's focus on you. But make sure you keep that optimism there. You got a lot of people that want to keep you stuck or stagnant or keep you stuck in a rut type energy here, Sagittarius. That's why I feel like your energy needs to be more inspirational. You need like more of the pep talk type vibes. Definitely staying focused where you need to stay focused, even though you're met with way too much opposition. Some of this I don't even think you realize. Because it's close to relationships or partnerships. There's a codependent vibe when it comes to you. And once you're kind of focused on yourself or you get like other options or other opportunities, people know you're going to stay focused on the happier, the healthier vibes instead of staying stuck in whatever codependent relationship or partnership you have going on here. Because look, there's the Ten of Swords, there's the Six of Cups, there's the Ace of Swords. There's the Nine of Swords, there's the Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, to the Page of Cups, to the King of Cups, to the Eight of Swords. Some of you have some sort of relationship or partnership that just stays stagnant. It's an anchor weight relationship or partnership. But kind of once you understand your value or worth, you kind of change the whole vibe up. This is a person that never comes in like a positive energy. They never come in with anything that's kind of worth your time, energy, or attention. It's kind of like a distractor vibe. If you're a salesperson, this is a person that comes in and asks a shit ton of questions, but they never really buy anything. They never really put forth much time, energy, and attention. It's definitely a distractor vibe. But if you're looking at things from a different perspective, you're going to know who gets your time, energy, and attention and who doesn't. Again, it's like kind of like that Scorpio vibe. Some of you could have been in that relationship or partnership and maybe you realize that that wasn't the right vibe because you're going to turn down some options or opportunities. Just because you get an invite doesn't mean you need to go to the dance or go to the party, right? This is totally an intuitive thing with you as well. Because I feel like some of you, your intuition is on point, but people want to kind of muck up the energy with you. This is why this is people that you're in relationships or partnerships with. This is kind of the vibe on that with you. And I'm all the time telling you to be mindful of who the fuck you're confiding in anyway. Those of you that catfishing vibes. That could be like catfish. Maybe you like catfish. Maybe you've been hungry for some good catfish. Maybe some of y'all, this is like fishing energy as well. And just the good old-fashioned like catfishing when it comes to options, opportunities, dating. You need to make sure that you're well-versed in what you need to be well-versed in and not overwhelmed. Where for some of you, I feel like you can get overwhelmed. Some of y'all, if you're dating, this is definitely something you need to be mindful of. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. I love it. Not everyone's going to like this new you. Not everyone likes the fact that you're overcoming obstacles. There you are, overcoming that Five of Wands energy. Whoever's in that Five of Wands vibe is in the Five of Cups energy. Emperor, the Chariot, the Moon, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Some of you are attracting fake-ass Emperor and Empress energy. This is where I don't know how much of this is work-related with you or how much of this is in regard to romantic energies with you. Everyone's kind of fake as fuck. You got that energy of Pisces and Scorpio. And, well, you got Cancer energy there as well. Some of you with a work situation... High Priestess feels a lot like HR vibes. So some of you, I feel like you could get an option or opportunity because someone isn't very good at what the fuck they do. Definitely compartmentalize your life. Some of you definitely need to be going for those promotions, sending out your resumes, doing interviews. Focus on your happiness here. God, you've been through so much. You've been through so much. But yet the people who are very codependent upon you want to block you from like the perfect option or opportunity. There you got a Queen of Cups. There you got a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles has shown up for you before. That feels like an accounting vibe. That feels like some of y'all, that could be an HR vibe. That could be a business partner or a co-worker. Some of you, some fake-ass friends. Whatever your inspiration is, some of you are just going to have to move forward on faith alone. Keep focused on you. Do watch your favorite astrologer. There's a lot of stagnant energy, but the stagnant energy kind of allowed you to kind of prioritize things and help you make sense of things that maybe didn't make sense before. Some of you, chakra work or almost like a meditation vibe. I'm liking like the Buddhism energy with this. Or mantras, if you like the Eastern philosophies or the Eastern sort of inspirational vibes there. You're going to have at least one fake sort of offer or opportunity wanting to come in. And then you're going to like, you'll know when it's the right relationship, partnership, opportunity for you. Whatever the hell that sort of ship energy is with you. This could be a good friendship. This could be a good romantic relationship. This could be a good partnership vibe for some of you. There is a codependent vibe that you need to focus on. There with that Queen of Pentacles and there with that Queen of Cups. Those of you with regard to like group dynamics. Especially once you start getting all this attention, Sagittarius. The thing is, I think everyone else sees your value or worth, but you haven't quite figured it out yet. So you definitely have a lot of people talking about you. You definitely have a lot of people that know you got like good vibes coming your way. But they're also the ones that's very codependent upon your time, energy, and attention. That's why it's important that you prioritize yourself when and where you need to. That Virgo full moon with eclipse, but it's got Scorpio energy on it. Which I feel like for a lot of you, it's a positive vibe, but it's also like the mindfulness energy. Call on your healer guides, number 14. That's you, Sagittarius. But like for a lot of you, that's just trusting the instincts of things. Good old-fashioned faith, love, and hope. Things are definitely working out on your behalf. A lot of this, I feel like this is going on and you're not aware of it. It's going to be very imperative when you're manifesting that you keep in a positive vibe, keep a positive attitude, look at things from kind of all perspectives so that way you're not overwhelmed. It hasn't been easy, Lord knows, but the fact that you keep sort of moving forward, the more work that you do, the busier that you are, the better this kind of gets you ready for the options or opportunities coming ahead. Hopefully you've been reading some good books or listening to some good podcasts or really keeping the sort of positive energy going when it comes to you. Because you're going to have you're going to have to kind of counterbalance the energy with you. Some of you, don't be so critical on yourself because other people are going to be critical on what the fuck you got going on. So don't focus on the negative as much as the positive. Because I feel like a lot of this isn't really like helpful criticism. It's more like someone's latched their wagon to yours. But once you get like this new option or this new opportunity, yeah, you're gonna lighten up and focus more on you. But it is gonna take you a minute. It is gonna take you a minute. Oi. I love that for you, Sagittarius. It's you and not alone. Damn, I have to listen to that fucking song. Hi. I'll have to look. I don't know if I released that parable or fairy tale reading or not. I like the carousel vibes with you. So those of you that know the musical carousel, that's that kind of faith, love, and hope vibe. And see how appropriate here. Those of you with regard to like more organic energy, if you're familiar with the Farmer's Almanac, those of you with like the passed down sort of wisdom or the passed down kind of superstitions, I've got so much honey the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. And there's the cardinal vibes with you. And whatever your philosophy is when it comes to seeing the redbirds. I like the red energy with you. Maybe you like to wear a lot of red. I like the sort of the red cloak vibe with you as well. That's giving off some spiritual energy. And Sagittarius, once you're in this vibe, there's going to be a lot of people seeing red because you have learned to kind of prioritize yourself here in a very unique way. The more obstacles you overcame, it's like the stronger that it made you. Those of you, when it comes to like problem solving, when it comes to work energies with you, the busier someone kept you, the more efficient you became, the better you became. So everything was kind of there for a reason, to learn and grow. It's kind of how you looked at it, how you prioritized it. There's this energy of someone wanting to keep you occupied, but you just got more efficient and better at what you do. So you actually got like more free time. You were more productive and you actually had more time to sort of focus on what was important to you. Some of you are going to change up the singles group dynamic. Because I feel like you were the last one that anyone thought would actually be in a good relationship or partnership. Date. Because some of you, you're going to have a lot of... there's at least one relationship or partnership that isn't going to be worth your time, energy, or attention. So, mindful of that. You could be dealing with an Aries with a Scorpio rising, or a Scorpio with an Aries rising. The Scorpio energy with you is interesting. I feel like you need to embody the Scorpio vibes, but at the same time, whatever your sort of faith or beliefs are. The angels whisper, remember? What's the parable from the Bible or your book of your religious book of choice, or some of you would like the Grimm's fairy tales? None of this has been easy, but things are coming out, things are working out good for you. The thing is, everybody else knows this before you do. So the fact was, that's not like what your focus was anyway. You had a lot of distractor vibes, but the distractors actually made you stronger. It made you more efficient. It's like the more work someone tried to give to you, the better you got at it. So even though you were busier than most, you were more efficient. Some of you, that actually gave you more time to kind of focus on what was important to you. If someone was trying to distract the attention you were getting, it kind of created more of an interesting vibe with you. Because you were the one that was being more productive in the workplace. You were the one that was getting more shit done than everybody else. So it's kind of, there is no comparison energy. Keep it higher vibrational. Some of y'all could be doing some Reiki work or however you're looking at things. Definitely keep it higher vibrational. Let that balance naturally kind of come in with you. Do watch your favorite astrologer, Western Vedic Chinese. And good old-fashioned faith, love, and hope. For a lot of you, the more somebody tried to keep you busy or distracted, the more efficient you became. You became really good. So the boss that thought they were going to swamp you with a lot of work, you just became more efficient. You became smarter. And you're getting all this attention. Because even within that, you were able to sort of find the time to focus on what was important to you. So send in those resumes. Those of you, if there's a promotion that you're interested in, I feel like you need to go for it. Those of you with regard to dating, if you're feeling the vibe, feel the vibe. I feel like you should be optimistic with regard to relationships or partnerships, but realistic enough to know what'll work and what doesn't. Why are you getting the attention that you're getting? What's the sort of vibe on that? And what's it all about when it comes to you? Oh, you got some good songs. What's it all about? Alfie. Didn't Dionne Warwick sing that? Because isn't that a Burt Bacharach song? Ooh, good music. Damn good music. Anything else for Sagittarius? Before we get the fuck up on out of here. Listen to your heart, number 44. Oh, I love this energy with you. I like the Leo vibes. But the Leo energy feels like you learning and growing and understanding. Those of you, especially if you're reading a lot or you're, whatever your kind of inspiration is, the more somebody tried to keep you stuck or stagnant, the smarter you got. So there is life lessons mixed in there, and there's definitely a lot of hard work energy. So that's what makes the difference with you. You were doing the work the whole time. Again, what's your favorite parable from your book of religion, or what is your favorite fairy tale energy here? My creative Sagittariuses, I don't feel like there's as many of you. Some of you, I think you're really good at business. You're really good at being efficient. Those of you who are creative, this is like the great opportunity for you. Is someone a writer? Someone could be a writer or an editor or a director. Oh, good luck, God bless, Sagittarius. Peace, love, and light vibes on this. Peace, love, and light vibe. It's the Scorpio energy I find is interesting. But that kind of showed up, and I think it does with like the Virgo, that full moon and that eclipse energy, because the Scorpio vibes feels like the eclipse part. But I'm not an astrologer, so take what's yours and leave what's not. However you kind of philosophize it, however you're looking at it. It's just good old-fashioned faith, love, and hope. Oh, because you are not alone. Good luck, God bless, Sagittarius.